rider swinging the sword, but nobody'll believe me. I'm as sane as you are.
I believe you. I believe you. But I just think carefully. Are you sure it wasn't the lights or the speed of whatever it was that happened that makes you think the way you do?
Go ahead. Treat me like a nut. Everybody does. I am sane. I am lucid. I am as clear-headed as Walter Cronkite.
I know. I believe you. Really, I do. Now, if you saw what you say you saw, you won't find anybody more interested in it than I am. But now let's just go through it very carefully, point by point, so we get all of our facts straight.
All right. This guy, this thing went after Joe Morton and killed him. He was riding the same kind of bike that Joe Morton used to ride years ago. He told us about it.
Wait, you mean Joe Morton was a bike rider?
Yeah.
When? Was he a member of a bike club?
Mr. Van Gogh. Go.
Yeah, later.
You stepped on my wife!
Save the wear and tear in my ears. I'm releasing no information on the Morton homicide, period.
Okay. Understood. I just wanted to find out if you'd notified the board of directors.
What board of directors?
Morton Mining and Manufacture. You're not kidding. You don't know. You don't know that Joseph Morton is an heir to that whole copper dynasty?
What?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I got an inside tip, and then I had our financial editor check it out, and it's true. Joseph Morton was in line to inherit the whole entire Morton's holding company, about 10, 12 corporations out in Kanab, Utah.
That loser wasn't about to inherit anything but a cab driver's fat behind. He was a young punk from Cicero, had a yellow sheet as long as your arm, a nobody.
He was worth $8 million. That's somebody. Morton ran away from home when he was about 14 years old, lived with a couple in Cicero. But the Morton family knew where he was all the time.
And they let him join the Jokers, a punk bike gang, boozing, girls, breaking store windows, huh? In 1956 alone, Morton was busted 9 times. Drunk and disorderly, aggravated assault, grand theft auto. Copper air, my Yankee.
Okay, all right. Captain Jonas, you just better check it out for yourself. I mean, it's your neck. There's old money there, society people involved.
Sit down. Now, Henry Spake, a.k.a. Studs, head of the Jokers, stabbed a gym teacher at 16. That was Morton's best friend. Spake is still a biker. Even worse now, he runs the Devil's Advocates, loves to run tour buses off the road. Now, is that the kind of society chum the Morton family picked for their son, huh? You're pathetic.
Well, who knows about families these days? I don't know anything about it. Listen, Joe and his father, the old man Morton, J.J., had irreconcilable differences. But Mrs. Morton, Joe's mother, Glenda, loved the boy and kept sending him money surreptitiously year after year after year until she died. It was about, late last year.
And Mom let him marry Lila Polito, huh? High school dropout. Lila and her sister Carl used to ride with the Jokers. Real debutantes, those two.
Oh, well, Lila I knew about, but not Debbie.
Coral.
Coral. You know, you've really got a lot of information there, Captain. You've really done your homework.
I don't miss much.
No, you don't. You know, we're a lot alike, Captain. We really ought to work together. This Morton mining thing is really going to put me into the #1 position in the paper. It's going to just do terrific things for my career. And as for you and the department here, you're just going to be sensational for you. I hope you realize that.
Well, you realize this. I never work with the press. And the question of Joe Morton is not open to outside investigation. You get no help from this office.
Well, I'm just trying to benefit us both.
Out! And take your riches to rags nonsense with you.
Oh, that's the thanks I get for trying to help. Out, huh?
Yeah.
Out. Out.
All right. Take it easy, huh? Don't worry about nothing. I'm gonna take care of it. Come on.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, Mr. Spake, may we speak?
How'd you know my name?
Well, it's embroidered right there on your tunic.
It says Studs. It says nothing about Mr. Spade.
Oh no, but I know who you were. I mean, you're very famous.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. My name's Kolchak. I make documentaries.
Documentary?
Yeah. I made one about the Angels. And you may have seen one I made about the Washington airplane.
Now, wait a minute. You mean the Jefferson airplane?
Studs. Shh.
No, I mean the Washington airplane. Yeah, you see, I made a short film about field bikes, you know, and screened it on an airplane flight to Washington, D.C. Washington airplane.
Studs used to fly to Washington all the time.
Oh,
He
yeah?
was the secretary of rock and roll.
That's right. You know, and I never did see any of your flicks.
Oh, I don't blame you. It was really very poorly cut.
So are you.
Yeah, we can make some alterations, though. We could tick in your ears a little.
All right, just back off. And you too, Snow White. I'm not in the mood.
Mr. Spake and Mr. Spake, Mr. White. Yeah. What I'd like to do, you see, is to make a film showing the contrast between bike clubs of today and bike clubs of the 50s. You see. Now, Joe Morton was a friend of yours, and he gave up on bikes.
Oh, he gave up on everything. For a pot belly and a TV set. He got old. He's very off the wall.
They all get old. Old men.
Gentlemen. Mr. Morton, Joe was killed by someone riding a bike, a 20-year-old bike. Now, I find that very interesting. I mean, filmically, that is.
You want some interesting shots?
Yeah.
We should have filmed the old geek here last night.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See, he was a very naughty boy when he was a kid. So now he's going all wiggy about seeing goblins that don't stay buried. Just today, he goes, gaga, 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 and he makes us come out to this old cemetery with him. I think he's afraid he can.
Oh?
He buried something out there he shouldn't have. A long time ago.
Should have.
But all the big man found was an open hole. All the stiffs had moved to a warehouse. Shh. Goblins and ghouls, goblins and ghouls.
Stop it! Stop it! You guys get out of here! Stop it! If you can't keep your friends quiet, get out of here! Listen, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't stop it! I'm gonna call the cops! Studs!
I'm sorry, Lila. I mean, I don't mean no disrespect for your old man. He was okay. I mean, nobody ever understood Buddy Holly like he did.
Buddy Holly, get out of here. Get out of here, Studs. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. You know they were always bums, right?
Mrs. Morton, my name's Carl Kolchak. I'm with the INS, that's the Independent News Service.
How do you do?
I'm terribly sorry about your husband and also about this scene.
Oh, they're a bunch of animals. It's so hard to believe they're part of my past.
Yeah, well, when people are young, they do crazy things. I remember I used to swallow goldfish. No, I did. Matter of fact, I'm still considering doing it. The price of food these days.
Well, crazy things are one thing, but I got into something else, you know, me and my sister Coral. We still can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. You ran with the Jokers, yeah. You know, I know this isn't the right time, but I don't know when would be a better time. Can you tell me who might have killed your husband, or who might have wanted to kill your husband? Somebody on a cycle 20 years old?
No. My sister Coral and me and my Joe got out of that a long, long time ago.
Uh-huh. Well, some of Spake's friends, I guess you could call them that, said something about things that won't stay buried. Now, could they have been talking about a killer without a head?
What? Huh?
A killer without a head.
Well, they're all on drugs. I'm not. Who knows what they're talking about? I don't know what's wrong with you either.
Well, what was Studs talking about? I mean, why did he come here?
To pay his respects.
Oh, well, that's terrific. That's very thoughtful. But, well, he looks scared to death to me. As a matter of fact, you do too.